Assalamualaikum and very good morning or afternoon to everyone present here. My name is Muhammad Daniel Nasrullah, and on behalf of my team, I would like to warmly welcome all of you to our presentation today. First of all, we will be diving into a topic that plays a crucial role in every successful organization: internal communication in any organization. How information flows within teams and departments can make the difference between success and failure. First of all, what exactly is internal communication? It refers to the sharing of information, ideas, and feedback and among members of an organization, from top management down to the frontline staff. Effective internal communication is vital. It builds trust, boosts teamwork, reduces misunderstanding, and ensures that everyone is aligned with the organization goal. And now, in today's presentation, we'll explore the different types and flaws of internal communication: downward, upward, horizontal, and diagonal. Real case studies from two companies that implemented communication strategies, the challenge they faced, and the improvement that follow. And finally, our analysis and suggestion for further enhancements. So, let's begin by understanding the different flows of internal communication in a company. Let's go.
The next part will be the flow of communication, and these are the four main types of communication flow in an organization. The first one would be the downward communication, whereas the information flows from a high level to a lower level in the hierarchy. For example, a manager gives instruction to the team members about a new project. The next part will be the upward communication, whereas it's actually the opposite of downward communication, where the information moves from employees to managers. For instance, a staff member submits a feedback report or raises a concern to the supervisor. The third part would be the horizontal communication. This happens between colleagues or departments at the same level. For example, the marketing and sales team discussing strategies for an upcoming campaign. The last part will be the diagonal communication, whereas this cuts across levels and departments. For instance, an IT technician talks directly with the finance manager to fix a software issue.
Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Muhammad IZHAN, and today I'll be presenting about Company A, a premium company that faced serious issues with internal communication. Before participating in the service design training program, Company A struggled with major communication problems between three key departments: marketing, production, and delivery. So, what happened when communication breaks down? Projects get delayed, customers become dissatisfied, and the company ends up losing money, all because important information wasn't properly shared between teams. For example, when the marketing team received a special request from a customer, the message was either delayed or didn't reach the production team. As a result, the final product didn't meet expectations, and the customer complained. That was one of the root causes of this dissatisfaction and loss. So, how did a company solve this? They adopted a participative model, meaning all levels of employees were involved in finding solution. The process had 5 stages, including staff interviews, an online innovation tool, idea evaluation, co-analysis, and collaborative staff discussion. This approach helped identify the real communication gap and resulted in 28 improvement proposals. One of the key outcomes was the creation of a centralized internal communication system. So, what is a centralized system? It combines tools like WhatsApp and company email, allowing department to communicate quickly in an organized way. For instance, when the marketing team notices a change in customer preference, the production team is immediately notified. And when supplier levels are low, production team can instantly alert the planning department. And the result: fewer mistakes, smoother workflows, and happier customer. And most importantly, this participative approach gave a voice to previously silent workers. Those who had never spoken up before, their input turned out to be very valuable because it come from real on-the-ground experience. So, to the end my presentation today, by involving all levels of employees, company found 28 ways to improve the communication. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Now let's take a look the impact after company A introduced its new internal communication system. To start, the improvement were immediately noticeable. Teams that used to face constant miscommunication began to work more smoothly. Tasks were completed faster. Project delays, which were once a regular issue, became rare. Deadlines were met consistently, and the overall work environment became more collaborative and less stressful. We discovered was the rise of what we call silent workers. These are team members who don't always speak up in meetings, but with the new system, which include digital platform and clearly documentation, they had more space to contribute, and their ideas powerful. Some of the best suggestions came from them, quietly but effectively pushing the company forward. Most importantly, the company saw a clear increase in productivity. Teams could now focus more on problem solving rather than problem tracking. Fewer misunderstandings meant more time and spent getting actual work done. This shows how a simple system can create a big impact.
Company B was facing a series of compounding challenges that were beginning to affect its overall performance. Departments operate in silos, each focusing on their own tasks without visibility into what others were doing. This lack of coordination means that critical information often failed to reach the right people at the right time. Managers were frequently left out of the loop, unaware of important updates and unable to make timely decisions. As a result, client expectations were not being met, and complaints began to rise. The root of these problems was a serious lack of real-time communication. Updates were delayed, messages were lost in endless email threads, and important decisions were slowed down by inefficient channels. Communication bottlenecks were not just frustrating, they were holding the company back. Clearly, Company B needed a smarter, faster way to stay connected.
So basically, for solutions and changes, Company B have launched the Savo project to fix internal miscommunication. They have improved their system through workshops, brainstorming sessions, and calendar optimization, helping teams to align better. So this communication became more networked and real time, with new tools allowing instant updates and smoother collaboration. So in short, the company have transformed from confusion to coordination. Thank you.
Both companies share two key strategies: a participatory approach that involves everyone in decision making, and the use of digital tools to streamline communication. However, improvements are still needed. First, ensuring equal access to tools across all departments. Second, setting up regular evolution and feedback systems to keep improving how teams communicate. So, communication must be inclusive and constantly refined to stay effective. Thank you.
To conclude, we have seen how both companies made significant improvement by strengthening their internal communication. This change did not just stay within the organization, they lead to better teamwork, improved customer satisfaction, and higher overall productivity. This shows us one key message. When communication flow well inside, everything outside run better too. Thank you all for your attention. If there are any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. And to end on the simple but powerful note, in the end, strong communication builds strong organization. Thank you so much.